The untold story of the boy in the mansion. The rain had just started when Daniel ran. He was 8 years old, his shoes slapping against the wet stones of the driveway, lungs burning as thunder rolled overhead. Behind him, the lights of his father's estate glowed faintly through the storm. He didn't look back. He couldn't. His father's voice still echoed in his head, low, cold, promising punishment. The kind of punishment Daniel had learned never to speak of. Boy's tiny fingers clutched a half-broken flashlight, the only thing he'd stolen before slipping out of his bedroom window. The mansion loomed ahead. It wasn't their house, no. This was older, abandoned. It's an ancestral relic that his father had always forbidden him to enter. The gates groaned as Daniel pushed them open, lightning splitting the sky above the massive structure. Its windows were black and hollow, like eyes watching him. Inside, the air was colder than the storm outside. Dust coated everything, the kind that clung to your skin and smelled like old paper. Daniel's flashlight beam cut across long hallways lined with paintings' faces he didn't recognize, but whose eyes seemed to follow his every move. He had to hide. Somewhere deep in the house, the floor creaked, not under his weight. One or something was already inside. Daniel's chest tightened as he ducked behind a tall grandfather clock. He held his breath, his tiny frame pressed against the wood, listening. The sound came again, slow, deliberate. A footstep, then another. Daniel, the voice was a whisper, but it wasn't his father's. It was soft, female, echoing as though the house itself had spoken. His flashlight flickered. When the beam returned, the hallway was different, longer, somehow. The paintings shifted. One frame was empty, and then, faintly, Daniel saw movement at the far end. A figure thin, pale, with hair that draped down like wet ropes. He wanted to scream, but fear froze him. He stumbled backward, pushing himself into the nearest door. It opened with a groan, revealing a children's bedroom. The toys inside were old, rotted, but set neatly in place, as though their owner had just stepped away. He heard the whisper again, closer now. Hide, or he'll find you. Daniel darted into the closet, pulling the door shut. Through the slats, he could see the pale figure glide into the room. She stopped at the bed, bending down slowly, her hair sweeping the dusty sheets. Then, the bedroom door slammed shut. Daniel covered his mouth with both hands, tears stinging his eyes. The pale figure turned her head unnaturally slow, as though she knew exactly where he was hiding. The last thing he saw before his flashlight died was her eyes hollow, endless black, and the whisper, now inside the closet with him. Your father sent me.